back to another video. Now it is that time again to do another review on another game. So it is the review, of course, for Ipswich at home. It's been about 3 hours now since the final whistle went. So please like, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So let's talk about the first half first. It went into half-time 0-0, of course. Both teams, both of them just didn't look like scoring at all, really. There wasn't really being anything created from both teams. Both teams just lacked that bit in the final attacking third. There just wasn't much happening at all. We had the odd chance. We had, it was offside a couple of times, but we didn't really get anything else out of it other than that. Dave Richards, he wasn't really challenged by Ipswich at all. So both teams weren't really doing anything. It was just a lot of passing around, trying to find a way, but there just wasn't anything of it, unfortunately. But tell you what, it was because I didn't watch the away fixture. That was the first time of me seeing the Ipswich keeper, and he is one tall. So the second half is where things shaked up a little bit. Obviously, that's when the 2 goals came in. And that's where a lot of changes come in as well, and that's when the referee started giving out cards, but we'll move on to that in a minute. But yeah, going into it, for our goal, Mandron did very well to hold up that ball in that midfield and rolled it out to Ryan Winsell, who did a nice little run, pouring it out on the left hand side for Kirk for him to finish it up. So that is another goal to Kirk's name. Things you do love to see. He took the goal very, very well, so fair play to Kirk. Later on in the half though, Kirk was took off. He did have a bit of a knock by the looks of it, but he did get up all fine. I thought he would have been playing again, but no, he went off to the side, and then that's when the subs come on. Anthony Evans come on. Talking about some individual performances, Stephen Walker, he didn't have one of his best days at all today. He was very off it. He wasn't really winning many of the balls coming to him. He was, giving it up easy. So he wasn't having his best of games, that's for sure. Another one was Owen Dale as well when he come on. I know it wasn't as long, but you can still see he wasn't as good as he has been, which was unfortunate, really. Talking about Ipswich's goal, it is a goal which could have been prevented. It was just Ollie Lancashire, he should have put it out, but unfortunately it just wasn't to be. It was a nice tap-in for them. But we really could have prevented that goal, and we should have held on to that 1-0 lead and hopefully win the game. But we just didn't, unfortunately. We just don't do clean sheets at all. So I don't have a clue when I can next see a clean sheet coming, because that's now the 13th game on the bounce without a clean sheet, I think. So yeah, it is a shame we couldn't hold on and go on to get a winner or something like that. We were missing Kirk towards the end, hence why I was a bit tedious of why he was off, because towards the end, obviously Bishop got his second yellow, and he saw red, and that was the end for him. That was about with 8 minutes to go plus additional time. So that's when you really thought we could have done with Kirk, to get a bit of creativity, because he was definitely our most creative player today, and obviously getting the goal. For man of the match though, I'm going to say Luke Murphy. Luke Murphy had a class game today. He was on it all the time. He's passing, he's winning the ball back, etc., doing what his role is. So he was definitely my man of the match for today. It was absolute class. Obviously Mandron, Pickering, etc., and Jones were all back in the squad, so it was a ploy after all. They did say yesterday or the day before that they wouldn't be featuring in this game, and yes they did, so it was a bit of a ploy, so fair play, top shithousery from Dave and Kenny, so we all give you that one. So that is it really for the review. Overall, I think a point is fair enough. We could have gone on to get something. It is probably 2 points dropped, giving that goal to them. But it is what it is now, so I say at the end of the game, a point is probably fair enough, because both teams didn't look at it at all today. So it could have been going any way, really, but I think a point's fair enough. But that's Ipswich done with this season. We've played them both times now, home and away. So next game is Shrewsbury away. This is a game that I think is going to be a little interesting, because Shrewsbury do seem to beat some of the top tier teams in this league. They did go on to beat Peterborough 2-0 today as well. So I'm hoping it's going to be one of them games where we can have our heads held high and give up 100% performance and try and get 3 points, because I was hoping we could have won today, but unfortunately it just wasn't to be. But so hopefully the next game. So if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.